Let's break it down. Geno's got the goods. In 2022, he was slinging it with a 68.5% completion rate, 32 touchdowns, and just 11 picks. Numbers that scream reliability. Pete Carroll, who's now our guy, turned him into a winner in Seattle, and I love that connection. My initial thought was, bring him in as a bridge QB, let him school a draft pick like Jalen Milroe or Jackson Dart for a couple seasons, then hand over the keys. But if the Raiders see him as a cornerstone through 2028 or beyond, I'm scratching my head. At 34, his ceiling's not climbing much higher, and we got studs like Max Crosby in their prime right now. I want a plan that screams Super Bowl, not just good enough. What's the end game here, nation? Are we playing it safe or swinging for the fences? Here's where I get nervous. Big veteran contracts can sink a team. Look at the Saints with Derek Carr, stuck paying a fortune for a guy who's not lifting them to glory. Or the Falcons with Kirk Cousins, drafting Michael Penix Jr. while still tied to a massive deal. If we lock Geno into a $45 million a year deal for too long, we could be staring down that same barrel. I'm not saying Geno's a bust. Far from it. But tying up our cap space with a 34-year-old QB feels like a gamble that could haunt us. Imagine missing out on a rookie QB because we're stuck paying a vet past his prime. I need this contract to have an out after 2 years. Fam, anyone else sweating this? Let's talk about it. Now here's a bright spot. Our beast Max Crosby is all in. He hit Twitter saying he's fired up about Geno joining the squad. And if Max is hyped, I'm listening. That dude's the heartbeat of this team. 3-year, $91 million guaranteed deal proves it. And his energy gets me pumped. Maybe he sees something in Geno that I'm missing. Max's approval gives me hope, but I'm still wrestling with the big picture. Is this a move to win now with our defensive stud in his prime, or are we just patching holes? I trust Max's gut, but I'm dying to know what he's seeing in the locker room. What do you think? Does Max's hype change your mind, nation? Albert Breer's got the tea. Seattle was offering Geno around $35 million a year, but his camp wanted $45 million, and that gap sparked the trade. Now, we don't have the exact digits on his Raiders deal yet, but if it lands between $40 and $45 million, I'm watching the years closely. A 2-year deal with an out? I'm cool. Anything longer, and I'm pacing like it's overtime against the Chiefs. The Seahawks couldn't meet Geno's price, and I get why we swooped in. A third round is a steal if he delivers. But I'm praying this contract doesn't backload us into a mess. We got Max Crosby's prime to capitalize on, not to mention a draft full of QB talent coming. What's your cap space vibe, nation? Are we playing this smart? Plot twist alert. The Raiders are sniffing around Zach Wilson too. Vincent Bonesignori Nori says we're pursuing the ex-Jets QB, and I'm like, wait, what? Geno went from Jets bust to Seahawks stud under Pete Carroll. Could Pete work that same magic with Zach? Maybe they bring him in to battle Aiden O'Connell, while Geno holds it down. I'm spitballing here, but hear me out. If we don't draft a QB, Zach at 25 years old could be a reclamation project. Pete's got a track record with these guys, and the Jets have been a QB graveyard. Could this be a sneaky genius move by the Raiders? I'm curious. What's your take on Zach in Black and Silver Nation? And just when I thought we were done, another bomb drops mid-video. The Raiders are reportedly cutting ties with center Andre James. My gut's telling me he's Jacksonville bound. The Jaguars just lost Mitch Morse to retirement, and they need a guy like Andre. I'm betting we flip him for a 2026 7th rounder. Wild, right? This is why I love going live. Fam, Las Vegas Raiders news keeps coming, and we roll with it. If this trade happens, it's a ripple effect from free agency chaos. I'm hyped to see how it plays out, but I need your thoughts. Andre to the Jags, yay or nay? Drop it below. Time to grade this trade. Nation. I'm giving it a B, solid, not spectacular. If Geno's a bridge QB to groom a rookie while Pete Carroll works his magic, I'm all in. It's a smart play for the next 2 years. But if they're serious about him being the future with a long-term deal, that drops to a D for me. I like Geno, but I'm dreaming bigger for our Raiders. Now it's your turn. A, B, C, D, or F. What's your grade for this Geno Smith trade? Seattle got pick 73. We got Geno. How you feeling? This is the pinned comment today. So scroll down during that ad break and let me know. I'm dying to see where Raider Nation stands on this one. That's a wrap, Raider Nation. The Las Vegas Raiders are making moves, and I'm here for every second of it. Geno Smith's in the house, and whether he's a future or just a pit stop, we've upgraded at QB. And that's worth celebrating. Pull up a chair, crack a beer, and let's ride this wave together, because the silver and black are coming for it all. If you're vibing with this breakdown, smash that like button, drop your grade in the comments, and hit subscribe right here. Why would DK pick us, a team stumbling around like a lost tourist in Vegas, over legit contender? It's a brutal question, but we've got to face it. Our love for the silver and black is massive, but is that enough to lure a star like him our way? But let me dream for a sec, Nation. Picture Metcalf in Vegas, hauling in passes at a packed Allegiant Stadium, with 65,000 voices screaming "Ariadiores" as he bolts to the end zone. It'd be the rebirth of our offense, a lethal combo with whatever QB we roll out, a show worthy of the silver and black. That's the kind of vision that gets a fan's heart racing. Metcalf bringing speed, fire, and swagger to Las Vegas would send a message to the NFL. The Raiders are back in the fight, but like every sweet dream, there's a reality check we can't dodge. Let's keep it real, Nation. Without a set QB, going after Metcalf is a massive risk. He's a guy who wants to win now, not wait around for a rebuilding team to figure it out. If the Raiders don't show a clear plan for 2025, he could come, play one season, and bolt, leaving us in an even deeper hole. It's like playing with fire. It could warm the house or burn it all down. We've been through enough heartbreak to bet it all on a guy who might not stay. Still, his talent's so tempting it's hard to look away. What would you do in the front office's shoes? So, Raiders Nation, I need to hear from you. Is it worth going all in on DK Metcalf, even with this huge risk? Or should we hold our chips, draft a young receiver, and build for the future? Drop your thoughts and comments. I'm dying to know what's running through your minds, because the Nation calls the shots. Think it over. A star now or patience for something bigger down the road. Furia Negra's torn here, but one thing's for sure. Our love for the Raiders is what binds us. So, let's talk it out and show the world the power of our fan base. This story's far from over. Nation, will the Raiders shock the NFL with a bold move like this? Or is this Metcalf rumor just another hope we'll tuck away in a drawer? The suspense is killing me, and I know you're feeling that same chill down your spine. Stay locked in, because I'll be back with the latest Las Vegas Raiders news as soon as it hits. The silver and black lives in our chests, and together we'll ride every twist of this team that drives us crazy like no other. You ready for the next chapter? That's it, Nation. If you love this fired-up breakdown of the Raiders' future, smash that like button, drop your take in the comments, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you don't miss a single update. Furia Negra is not slowing down, and I'm counting on you to keep this energy rolling. Share this with the Raiders Nation crew, and let's show the world the strength of the silver and black. Catch you next time with more Las Vegas Raiders news to fuel our love for this team. Let's go Raiders, baby!